They say every marriage has secrets, but ours was built on one. My husband asked me to have another man's child on the condition that I never love him. I agreed, until love became the one thing I couldn't stop. Hi everyone. You are welcome to my channel. If you like our stories and similar infidelity stories, please do well to subscribe to our channel for more stories like this. And if you are already a subscriber, thanks for stopping by, and do not forget to turn on your notification button so as to get notifications anytime we post our stories. Now let's dive into the gist. When Leonard and I married, I believed we could build a family together. But after a year of trying, nothing happened. At first, we thought maybe it was me. We went for tests, and the truth hit hard. Leonard's body could no longer perform as a man. His manhood simply refused to function. We tried to ignore the problem, to focus on love instead of what we lacked, but the silence in our bedroom became unbearable. I longed for the sound of a baby's cry, for the joy of motherhood. My friends whispered about adoption, but Leonard's pride wouldn't allow it. One evening, after weeks of pressure from me, Leonard made a strange proposal. Find someone to give you a child, but you must never love or date him. This is only for a baby. I was shocked, but also relieved. At my workplace in California, I already knew someone, Paul. He was charming, tall, and handsome, with a smile that made you forget your own name. I told myself it was just for the child. I told myself feelings wouldn't be involved. I was wrong. Paul was 25 then, 7 years younger than me, full of life and energy. I made the first move, a quiet conversation that quickly turned into something more. We met in secret, and within months, I was pregnant. Leonard was overjoyed when I gave birth to a bouncy baby boy. For the first time in years, our home felt alive. Paul, however, became distant. He had never asked to be part of this arrangement. I thought our connection was over. But the truth is, something between us had taken root. Whenever I saw Paul in town, our eyes locked for just a second too long. When I returned to work after maternity leave, we began meeting again, this time with no excuse of just for a child. It was dangerous. It was addictive. And it felt like the life I had been missing. For years, Leonard knew nothing. I played the role of loyal wife perfectly. But one night, Leonard saw a message flash across my phone. It was Paul calling me baby. The storm that followed was like nothing I'd ever seen. Leonard's face turned red with rage. He shouted, accused, demanded explanations. I tried to remind him of our agreement, but he wouldn't hear it. That was for a baby, Esther.
Not for you to keep a lover. He threatened to throw me out, but I begged for another chance. For a while, I kept my distance from Paul, but the pull was too strong. Within months, Leonard found more messages, more proof. This time, he didn't argue. He simply packed my things, handed me my baby boy, and told me to leave. I cried when the door shut behind me. 20 years of marriage, gone in a single night. I rented a small apartment, unsure of what came next. Paul showed up the next morning. If we're doing this, Esther, we're doing it for real, he said. His voice was steady, his eyes soft. We settled into life together, me, Paul, and my son. It wasn't perfect, but it was honest. For the first time, I wasn't living in the shadow of an arrangement or pretending to be happy for someone else's comfort. Do I regret it? Some days. But when I look at my boy, I know I'd walk through every scandal, every fight, and every heartbreak again, just to hold him in my arms. Because sometimes, the price of love is everything you thought you couldn't lose. Have you heard or experienced similar situation? Please tell us how you handle it in the comment section, and do not forget to turn on your notification button so as to get notifications anytime we post our stories. Thank you, and see you in my next video.